But if I did and you felt upset, well, I apologize for muting you if you thought you were making a point and it didn't come true. So leave it at that. Good. But I'm sure you have another question you want to ask me. So go on to that.
Could you come up with another one?
Yes, now, my question now is, Anne, what are you to Guresi and Muyiwa?
Okay, first things first. Let me answer that, but I'll start by saying that's a good question to ask me. Okay, and I'll give you my reasons. Now, don't be offended. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just gonna answer calmly, right? When you say what am I to, I would like to say this. That's the question that maybe my partner David would ask me, and I would say, okay, let me explain. Now, let me tell you here. Let me answer you clearly. I am nothing to Muyiwa. I am a concerned and passionate justice for Mohbad seeker, same as you, same as everyone else. And I have been on this course from September the 22nd. Actually, AJ's platform, he will have the precise date when I joined Justice for Mohbad. Okay? Now, the difference I would say that has made me a villain is that I thought to myself, I'm repeating myself again. I thought to myself, you know what? We come here, we discuss. If you have opportunity to put your opinions or suggestions forward, okay. However, I am not an opinionated person. They have a right to take it. They have a right not to take it. I hope my concise response gives you clarity as to what I am. And you can rephrase that question because I'm not anything to Mr. Muyiwa. I don't know his surname or to Mr. Grexy. As a matter of fact, I don't even know them. And I don't even live in the vicinity where they live. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that's clear.
Yeah, that's why I'm going back to what you did. And that was why I asked you this question. Because I want to know where you belong to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my darling. Okay. Yeah. So the question is what I did. Can you explain what I did so I can answer that?
Yeah, what I'm trying to let you know, you are taking this course from them, like you are carrying it so much and you're making it so personal. You don't allow people to hear their opinion. Last time on Yinka platform, you came up and you were reading a letter that you said when you were sent and took it away from her. And you were reading the letter, Crunch Queen was there. After you finished reading that letter, Crunch Queen asked, is this the same letter that was sent to them? And chairman, Crunch Queen said, no, the name. Yinka name started first because that letter was sent to everyone in that group then. And Yinka said the name started with my name. If it was a letter that they sent to everybody, her name would just start like first name, Yinka. Blah, 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 blah.
Brother Mickey, let me call you that, okay? I'm in a good mood today. I'm not even going to be upset. But let me say this. See, let me clear this. And I do not, there's something between your opinions or my opinions and what is, and my reasons for doing things, and as opposed to what you make of it. Honest to God, who hears me out, right? And on everything I hold dear. I didn't come to that platform to say, you know what, I'm coming from a biased position. Oh, I'm here to speak as PR or mouthpiece for Muyiwa. Nah. As at the time when I went on that young lady's platform, I didn't even know what was the fuss about. I was just saying, calm down. It's okay. I was begging her in the comment section, bring me up. It's okay. And if anybody recalls what I said and has that live, I said it by saying, it's not a fuss. If something was sent to you, let's not act as if we don't work in structured environments. If you got an email, I said it by saying, we have gotten emails where an email is sent to you, even you being a customer, for maybe something you signed up to, they will tell you, oh, we retract this message. We sent it in error. I work in HR. I have 13 years human resource experience and I have a master's in human resources. I understand what it means to send the wrong email. So to me, honest to God, at the time before I got the copy, I was just saying, you know what? It's something that was sent. It wasn't meant for you. Ignore it. It's not a biggie. Why is it that, okay, for all this time, if I can say further, why is it that for all this time, I have been talking, if any of you remember, to recall back, even on Westos platform, I used to say to Mr. Muyiwa, no, you're not making that sentence correctly. No, let me finish, please. Nobody should stop me. Let me just talk, please. Please. I have said to Mr. Muyiwa when he's talking, I say, you're not making, I will even try to rephrase the question, why is he a big thing? It was when I was still on that platform, I got a copy. And I thought, okay, I said, let me try to diffuse the situation by just reading out to Yinka. But at the end of the day, flip that side. On your platform, Mr. Muyiwa came there, and as I said, it's not Muyiwa that gave me a copy of the letter, whatever was sent. I read it. The young lady, bless her, came to my WhatsApp, and she said, oh, this is the one. It's the one that was sent, but with my name on it. And at least, I went to school somewhat. I'm not an illiterate. She already cleared, oh, it's the same one, just my name on it. Crunch Queen read it. There was no protest in what Crunch Queen was reading. It was group. As a matter of fact, if any of you would sit down and look at that letter, you would understand that that even read or Crunch Queen read would have sounded, it looks very professional. It sounded as if it was the legal team that wrote that. Is it because we're having issues with Muiwa that we can't engage our brains anymore? Get a cover letter and read it through.
Don't go to that side. It's okay. You have answered the question.
Let me finish. Nobody should guide me. Let me talk now.
Please, let her finish. Anything logic doesn't pass through. You're gonna hold that down. Yeah,
okay, so at the end of the day, when I read the cover letter, I thought to myself, this letter is very concise. It looks really professional. It must have been the legal team who wrote that, or somebody else who is very professional that wrote. Go and get a copy of it and read it again. You will even see it, even the way it starts. Well, come on now, we all know. Most of you all know. Is it we that will write that letter? Come on now.
Wait now, wait.
Say the truth.
Don't go there, forget about it. Let's use logic to find out truth now. Wait. Now, relax. So now, please unmute.
Hello, please, can I talk?
No, don't talk. Leave her. And I want to assume that you have been able to reach that same letter that was composed very, very well composed. And I mean, by now, you have the summary of that letter. Can you please, tell us the summary, or can you revise the summary of that letter with us? In a nutshell, what was it about?
Basically, Paparino, the one I read, that Crunch Queen read, it was about a group being dissolved. Honest to God, no buts, no ifs.
Okay, and wait.
What I read.
Okay, now, good. That's good. That is what I wanted to be like a show of. And if a message was composed, okay, and this message, I wasn't around all this while. I was on holiday when it happened, so I would want to ask some questions before I bring in, logic in. Was that message sent after the protest or before the protest?
I have no idea.
Okay. For all of you who were part of it, it's okay. Don't rush.
After the protest.
After the protest. All right. Now come back. Now from this point, me and you know very well. Me and you, okay, and everybody who is here knows very well that the event of group dissolution happened at least, if not 1 month plus ago. And Muiwa, how did he dissolve that group? He came out and he said, all the groups are already dissolved. The recent event that happened is protest. How a group that you have dissolved, now you now compose formal letter after 1 month to send to those some people again. Do you understand that something is wrong here? Now tell me, okay, wait. Okay, which group was he dissolving? Go on. Which group was he dissolving at the time?
Okay, listen, let me answer. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer the way you would expect me to, okay? And if you respect my opinion, I will answer. If you don't, I would not say anything. But let me just say it's Paparino. For me, I looked at that letter. Okay, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Okay, sorry, I had a call. Right, so let me just say this. For me, I looked at it from a literal perspective. You asked the first question. You said, when was the date of that letter, something like that. And I said, you know what, Yinka is the best place. Now, I can read that same letter again to you. So for me, when I looked at it from a literal perspective, I thought, okay, group is mentioned here. Besides, it wasn't even rude. It was very formal. It was very polite. So, okay, did he have it on his phone and he just pressed send? Who knows? Now, his what do you want to say? His intents as to why he sent that rests with him. The opinions of who received that, you can rest it with them. For Anne Asuko, I looked at that letter from a literal perspective. It says group, and that's what I read. If the content of that letter, when Crunch Queen read it, was reading protest, by now, I would say, you know what, I am sorry. I was trying to think on his behalf that he meant good, maybe he meant evil. But no. When Crunch Queen read it, it said group. When I read it, it said group. Now, Paparino, the question is, let me clarify. Give me 1 minute. The question is whether he meant it based on the timing you're coming up with, whether he meant it to maybe disarray her or to get her off balance. Anne does not know. Muiwa will be in the best position to answer that, as well as Yinka to make of it what she will.
Has Muiwa come out? Has Muiwa called Yinka to go and address her?
I don't know. I would not speak for him on that. Yinka should answer that question.
And I understand. I mean,
LP, can I talk, please? Can I talk?
I don't even know you. I mean, don't just come among. This is a family discussion. I don't know you here, please. We don't know you. Don't come and cause problem here, please. We don't know you. Okay, come on camera, please. We know almost everybody who is here. It's a family discussion. I mean, okay, listen. Not go this place. I mean, you see how everybody's calmly listening. I mean, you just want to stop everybody. So now, Anne, you're saying, if Muyiwa was supposed to be investigated for that, Muyiwa will be a suspect. Muyiwa will be a suspect, one, for deleting that message. Deleting of that message in section 123 is tampering with evidence. I mean, are you aware? Section 123. You cannot. Wait. I'm just helping you here. Okay. Section 123. You cannot conceal any evidence that is going to be helpful in a judicial process. Now, the problem is this. If Yinka says the message you guys are reading was not the one sent to her. Okay. So now the question is, Muyiwa, why did you delete the one you sent to her if it wasn't a bad message? And now, Muyiwa, what do you mean that this one that Anna Suku and Country Queen is bringing? The lady said this is not the one. This one that you guys are bringing, she doesn't have issue with this one. She has issue with the one sent by Muyiwa, but you guys are imposing this one on her. That this one is what she received. Are you on her phone? You should be asking her, what did you receive from Muyiwa? It's between her and Muyiwa, not you guys coming in. You understand that? Hello?
Papa Rhino, I don't understand that. You know why I'll tell you I don't understand that? Because if you heard me when I spoke earlier, I said this. I said, when I went first on her platform, in case you were not listening, I said, when I went first on her platform, I was just coming from the point of, if you have walked anywhere, you've been anywhere, you know normal is a norm. You can send a wrong email, you can retract a message. I don't understand any law.
How are you sure? It's the same email that you have. How are you sure the email you have was what was sent to her?
But let me come now. If you keep gagging, how's somebody going to talk?
Okay, go on.
I said, when I went on her platform, okay, I don't need to prove to you. I'm going to make my own point. I'm going to make my own point. You can make it what you want.
Prove it correct.
No, I won't prove it correct because you know what? I am not me. I will tell you my involvement in this matter and you can make of it what you will. Okay? What I said was, when I went on Yinka's platform at first, I was trying to douse the situation. I didn't even know what was going on. I was just like, it's not a big deal now. You and everybody has sent a message and you realize you sent a wrong message. If you're quick enough, you press delete for everyone. It gets deleted. If that person has seen it, I have done it. If any person has seen it, I would just apologize and say, sorry, that message wasn't meant for you. And they can take the piss, they can put a tongue in cheek, and that's okay. That's what I would say for that. And that was what I went first on Yinka's platform. I was just saying. As anybody on Justice for Mohbad, it's not a biggie. It's not a biggie. I was not the only one. I was not the only one saying the same thing. People were saying in the comment section. Why can't you sure? Because you were not on Yinka, so Yinka said that's not the message she received. Saying to her, she mentioned, Yinka said that Mr. Muyiwa said, oh, sorry, the message wasn't meant for you. So I was just doubting and saying, do you know what? Before I even said on the platform, somebody said in the comment section, if anybody has a copy of that, they can see the comments.
Did you listen to the content? Have you taken time to listen to what she complained that was sent to her?
Excuse me?
Did she say it was the same message to start with?
Excuse me, at that time, if you let me land, or you want to gag and I'll keep quiet. But I was saying, at that time, I just gone there a few minutes, yeah? I was just doubting. I said to you, I didn't have a copy. So I was just saying, whatever it is, because she said from her mouth, Mr. Muyiwa had deleted and said, oh, sorry, it wasn't meant for you, and deleted the message. And then I think if I remember, please correct me, people who heard it clearly. He now said, this is the one I was sending to you. And she, I think, got a copy or something. Give me a second.
Parana, let me engage this woman a little bit.
No, please, no. It's gonna go. Your voice is not back.
Sorry, I was trying to attend to my daughter. So at the end of the day, she said there on her platform, she said, oh, that he now sent another one and said, oh, sorry, that wasn't meant for you. This was what I was meant to send for you. So that's why there are two letters or two, whatever, messages, and how you want to call it. So later on, while I was there, it was people were, it was getting doused, tensed, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I left. I was on York's platform. I didn't know Miwa was coming. Miwa came. And then they said, oh, Anne, can you read the copy of the letter, the one I sent to Miwa? Can you read it? So sorry to Yinka. And I read it. As God will help me, when I was reading it, she came into my inbox. And I will read her message here. Give me a second. I'll read it out. Give me a second.
All right.
Okay. She said, The first, I even sent her screenshots of when I had received. I said, oh, Yinka, see what I had gotten. And then she said to me first, she said, the second one he sent, this was at 003, so 3 past midnight UK time. When I was, by this other time now, I'm already on York's platform. And then she said, this is the one he sent to me, but does that with my name. And so immediately I responded back. I said, should I mention on the platform?
Can you read what you sent to the content?
The one, okay, I'll just read everything.
Yes.
Okay. Dear, now, let me see. Okay, this one. Okay, the one, so there are two.
Why reading, right? Why reading?
Which one do you want me to read?
Wait, just wait now. You're going to read all of them. But why reading? Why reading, right? Ask yourself a question so that you're just working together with that. What group was Muyiwa intended to dissolve this time around at all? What existing group do we have this week, last week, 2 weeks ago, that we have that Muyiwa want to send message to? Go on, read it for us.
Okay. Well, I'll answer that question. There was no group at the time. Simple and short. Okay. So let me read the first one I have here. Let me read the first one I have here. Dear Yinka, and to all protectors, it was meant to say protesters of Abuja. I'm writing to extend my heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts and dedication demonstrated by all those involved in protecting Abuja. Do you want to come back later? Mom's on the phone. Thank you. Okay, let me continue. It's my daughter. I'm writing to extend my heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts and dedication demonstrated by those involved in protecting Abuja in relation to the Mohbad case.
Hello. Thank you, Switch. She's reading something. Let her. Can you all hear me?
Sorry.
Finish and you read your own.
Okay. I'm writing to extend my heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts and dedication demonstrated by all those involved. Can you tell him to mute his mic? For fuck's sake.
Let her finish. Let us read. You have just
Dear Yinka, and to all protectors of Abuja.
Your life, Annie. Don't ever call my number again, okay? To you, that one is another thing.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You call me begging for money. You don't know where I got your number. You crazy. Will you shut your mouth?
I say she
No. We don't want this. Stop. No, don't do that. Go on, Asuko.
I don't even want to be in the midst.
No. Practice. We don't want this. Come back later. We don't want this. Go on, Asuko. Read that for us. Go on. I don't want to have all this banter going on. Come on. Read that for us, Asuko. You see, this is what I like. I hate. So I hate it that people work so hard. They give their time, but something small.
Let me mention what Yinka said that very day.
Just don't worry. We'll get to the root of it.
In case you forgot.
We'll get to the root of it. Just don't worry. Just come.
Please, let's resolve this matter.
Yinka said, when I received the message, according to that message, Mr. Muyiwa said, Baba is not happy with the protest. And according to Baba, every protest should desist. According to Baba, whatever happens to you, you are on your own. And she called Baba straight away. Why will Yinka call Baba if the same message that they claimed?
Baba's name was not mentioned. Why will Yinka call Baba? Good question.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. So I called Baba, and Baba said, no, I'm not aware of anything like that. I didn't ask anybody to send you anything, and that was why she got angry. And before she came on live, she went, according to her, she went to show the text to another son or lawyer in a compound, and that the lawyer said, according to what I read here, these people want you to back off from anything to do with Mohbad, because to her it's like I'm confused, or is it me that doesn't read this very well? And that was when she showed Perkins. Now, Perkins, Abi is my eyes. Can you read this? Then both of them got really angry and they went live. And that was why
You are muted, Paparano. You are muted.
That was why she was so angry. So the point now is, if truly the message they claim they sent to Yinka the same message. How
Yinka want to send it to Perkins if it's not something that is
exactly? And why would Yinka call Baba to find out that? Is it true that? Yes. So now, to me, all of these things, they're just trying to, maybe cover up, or maybe to me, Anne is just innocent. She doesn't know what is going on, and Miss Samiwa is the one
maybe she wants
trying
to her allegiance and loyalty, this kind of things.
Yeah, Miwa is trying to brainwash or play pranks here, and maybe innocently she didn't realize what is going on.
Yeah, my daughter needed my attention, so I'm here. Let me continue the letter.
Read it for us, please.
Sorry, my daughter needed my attention. So let me bring it up. I had to use my second phone. Give me a second.
Take your time.
1 second. Okay, I'll continue with the one I was reading first. Dear Yinka and to all protectors of Abuja, I'm writing to extend my heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts and dedication demonstrated by all those involved in protecting Abuja in relation to the Mohbad case. Your unwavering commitment and diligence in ensuring the safety and security of our city during this sensitive time have been truly commendable. First and foremost, I would like to thank you for all those who have worked tirelessly to maintain peace and order. Your vigilance and proactive measures have been instrumental in safeguarding our community. Your professionalism and dedication to duty have not only protected the citizens, but also upheld the principles of justice and security. To those who have been on the front lines, your round-the-clock efforts to monitor and respond to potential threats have provided a sense of safety and assurance to all residents. Your readiness to act and your seamless coordination have been key in preventing any escalations and maintaining calm. I would also like to acknowledge the support and your leadership and strategic planning have ensured that all protective measures are effectively implemented and that there is a coherent response to any emerging challenges. A special thank you goes to the community leaders and volunteers who have collaborated with authorities to enhance security measures. Your solidarity and proactive engagement have played a significant role in fostering a cooperative and vigilant community. Your efforts in spreading awareness and encouraging vigilance among residents have been invaluable. Furthermore, I extend my gratitude to the media for their responsible reporting and efforts in keeping the public informed. Your balanced and accurate coverage has helped maintain public trust and ensure that the community stays well informed without causing unnecessary panic. Lastly, to the citizens of Abuja, your cooperation and resilience during this period have been remarkable. Your willingness to follow security guidelines and
if you insult this woman, I'm going to block you. Okay, she's not saying anything that deserves insult. Anyone insult Anne here, I'll block you straight. You are here, you're not elsewhere. Don't do that thing that they are doing here. Here we don't attack people like that. Use your brain. Go on, read what you're reading.
Lastly, to the citizens of Abuja, your cooperation and resilience during this period have been remarkable. Your willingness to follow security guidelines and support the authorities has greatly contributed to the overall safety of our city. In conclusion, thank you. In conclusion, thank you to each and every individual who has played a part in protecting Abuja in relation to the Mohbad case. Your collective efforts have made a significant impact and demonstrated the strength of our community in the face of adversity. With sincere appreciation, Muyiwa. Now, Papa, let me say this one, as I hear, was the one he originally intended to send to her. So there's a second one.
And also, pass. Who sent this one to you?
I know, unfortunately, as much as I would love to divulge, I would not divulge.
Okay, so this Anyamika didn't send this to you, right?
Nah. I didn't get it from Yinka.
You said Anyamika sent something to you. Can you read that to us?
I didn't say she sent something to me. I said I got a copy of what was sent to her. And the one she confirmed to say that, oh yes.
This one that was supposed to send to her, was it later sent to her later or not?
That question, what's his name, Muyiwa and Yinka would answer. I'll have that.
You're a very beautiful woman and you're intelligent. I think you should take yourself away from this. When intelligent people put themselves into things that are not clear, it dirty them. At that time that you're intelligent, you become unintelligent immediately. It's like you don't see what you're portraying. Out of
you know what, yeah?
You can do better than this.
You may have an opinion, but you see, you're not here if you're not prejudiced and you just hear me out. When I came on, I've said this before, when I came on that girl's platform, I cared less about what was sent to. I was just saying, if somebody said to you is an error, they were not meant to send to you, and they deleted, ignore it. I just thought there was only for the rancor.
And stop.
I had to explain why I went there at first. So
But
now,
do you know the content of what was sent to her for her to ignore it?
because she mentioned that, I've already said it. Do I need to keep repeating myself? She
The
said
content.
on her platform that she got a message from Mr. Muyiwa, yeah? And she even claimed to say it was talking about either her stopping protests, but she didn't really understand the letter, something Perkins, and that the same Muyiwa now said, it was not meant for you. At that time, Papa Rhino, I had no copy of this letter. And I just said, Yinka, for what is what?
No. Don't underestimate her experience. You are what you are doing. If
But
what
if
was sent to
you want to blame me for that, you would have to blame every other person who was trying to douse the tension.
Papa, can you ask Anne? Can you ask
I
Anne?
did not
every
know.
other person who do not every other person who do
Not
not
only me that said that, Papa Rhino. Other people in the comments were saying,
not only you, all of you, or not only all of you, and it's not just only you we are blaming, all of you, okay, who did not understand the content of what was sent to Yinka, okay, in the midst of what she was after the stressful protest and everything, and she now got that message and she's trying to express herself, and all of you were trying to come out now, tell her to ignore it, not to talk about it. You get in this way. You didn't do
I
so.
wasn't telling her to ignore. I was just saying that there was, because it was turning to a rancor. As at that time, I didn't have a copy of the letter. I didn't. I've just told you there's a second
No, you
letter.
cannot say you can't say you have the copy. You can't. It's wrong.
I didn't.
Because you don't know what was sent to her.
Listen, because Papa Rhino, she later.
What if what you later? What if what?
Happy, can you
What if
just
what you
listen
later have?
without being biased for one?
What
Papa
you
Rhino,
later have
just
was
listen
what
logically.
How are you
Papa Rhino,
supposed to
listen,
have?
Papa Rhino, listen logically. Just listen logically. At that time, oh my God, your comment section is funny. If I curse any one of you, your children would not live to see that they will not bury you.
Anyone that calls you calls them back.
Bury you. They will not bury any of you. What is your name? Ide Oluwa. Your mother's pussy that Muyiwa is eating. You are a knobhead. You are an illiterate daft knob.
It's okay. From comment section, you'll be muted. Moderators, anybody who insult Anna Sukwa, I say nobody should insult Anna.
I ask Anne one question, please.
Moderators, wait. Moderators, okay? Who want to be moderator for this cause, okay? So that anybody who insult Anna Sukwa, mute them. Don't block them, just mute them. They won't join us like this.
Please, sorry to ask you this question. And please don't go ballistic on me.
No. Before you come in, okay? And the content of the message you receive